Hello class, this is it. This is our final. I would have liked to have given you this announcement on Sunday. I've just been, we've all been very busy and we're all ready for this end of the semester. What I hope is that this is not your end in engaging in history and seeing the importance of understanding U.S. history, especially if you're going to get involved and participate in American politics. And so, yeah, I just want to keep encouraging you to do that. And so whatever side you take in politics, I hope that you value being informed and thoughtful about the positions you're taking, and you really see the value in this understanding that, you know, for example, that you just, you know, all these things that you've learned. It's interesting, tragically, we have in Alabama a senator who's running accusations about his sex life and pedophilia and all that aside, has said very openly racist things and stereotypical gendered things. And my point about that is simply to say that if you look at the rhetoric that this judge has had in Alabama, you would see that he represents basically the old America that still exists, like outwardly. That, you know, so I'm not criticizing you or making critique of if you're a Republican or not, or Southerner or anything like that. I'm just talking about the fact that if you look at the track record of the things he said and what he represents, you're seeing that the old white America and the things that we learned is that America is not, it's not dead, it's not dormant, it is active, and it's also active in our government. Also, if you look at what's happening in Libya, slavery is returning right now as we speak. Black slaves, many slaves coming into Libya are many refugees are being turned into slaves, and this is becoming an international outcry right now. So, unfortunately, a lot of the terrible drama that we learned about, these things are not resolved. And I'm not saying that to focus on the negative, but to say that we just have a lot of work to do. And we should be up to the task. And if you feel like that you're a better person and that you have something to contribute to the world in terms of your views and your work, then certainly, as always, a time to do that, whatever we can. I mean, it's difficult for myself. I work 2 jobs. How much activism and, you know, participating in civic things, or you know, what can I do? It's difficult, right? But at least you know. Well, you guys get what I'm saying, I think. Okay, so enough of that. That's my little preachy thing, you know, statement at the end of this semester. So the grades. So I just want to say, I'm not going to be able to actually get the final grades done until Sunday for almost all of you, and I'm going to publish in the Pirates Nets your grades on Sunday night. If you are concerned, you're on the cusp and you want to make sure your grade's right, whatever you're doing Sunday, I want you to be around to at least double check with me on your grades. If I've graded all of your stuff, so if you turn in your final earlier and I've graded it and I've graded everything, then I want you to make sure you look over it and make sure that you agree with the grade. Okay? So I'm not sure how far ahead or behind I'm going to be. I'm just going to see, because I'm working in the middle of the final session in a way that I have not had to do in the past with other semesters. If you think you can have enough points and you don't want to take the final, I don't encourage it. I also don't have an issue with it. But this is what I want you to do. If you're not going to take the final because you have enough points, write to me in the final module and tell me, Mr. Pollock, thank you, I'm not going to take the exam. then I can put the 0 in right away. And then that way, if your grade for some reason doesn't look the way that you wanted it to, you have time until Thursday. I mean, you can actually like do it. So I won't make you commit to that. It's just, that way you can put the 0 in right away and see what your grade looks like. Maybe you're happy with the B as well. But if you don't want to take this exam, then just tell me, put the 0 in. Or if you just want to do it, so like not put that much effort into it and get a low grade if you can afford that. Whatever, you got to decide how to strategize your life. So that's it, really. I think that's all I really have to say right now. Contact me. Today and tomorrow will be the best time to get a hold of me if you need to. But if you have issues or you're going to ask about makeup work, then you need to hit me up ASAP. If you did not have previous authorization for late work to come in, you don't automatically get to do that right now. So you need to contact me because I have a lot of grading to do, okay? And you can't just make up everything on the last week unless this is something that we've already had a discussion about, okay? And you know who you are if you did, so you don't need to worry about it, okay? In any case, that's it, and I wish all of you the best.